Hello, folks. Real Aussie with John Ritland. I'm John Ritland. That is...
Take it.
Yeah.
Because you called it.
I did call it. Roadblock End...
of the line.
...is done. And our interest in Raw is almost done, honestly.
Oh, dear God. We're going to lay down the SmackDown.
I mean, really...
Fun fact, The Rock actually got that term into the dictionary, SmackDown.
That just proves how talented that Johnson is. That's right. I went there. No, I didn't go there, actually. Gross. That kind of sounds wrong. Kickoff show, Renee in red. My goodness. Whew. Renee in red. Did that look good?
Lady in red.
Did she look good or what? She looked really good. I enjoyed that. Sam Roberts, that was cool. It was nice. Yeah. He has a pretty cool podcast. Really good guy. Really knowledgeable wrestling
Combination of Pauly Shore and a Jew Fro.
Jew Shore.
You sure about that?
Did we do that joke during the show?
Did we?
Yes. We might have. Booker running for mayor in Houston. Pretty soon. He's got to do Spinaroonie as inauguration. He's got to. That's fun. There a better kickoff show?
Yeah.
I don't.
You lost. Get over here. What?
Gives him a bookend. Booker does its own thing. I like the fact that you don't have Lawler on there. I like the fact you don't have Lita on there.
Yeah.
Because Lita always sounded drunk or like she took too much. She sucked way too much.
They lost
dick.
to Lita and actually functioned better.
They do. It wasn't. Didn't you say that Edge lost to Lita blood at one point? He did. Only at certain times of the month. Lana, damn. Ooh, sweet bleeding Jesus. Enzo was Naruto. What?
Glorious.
They won't give in. Owen or Enzo was Naruto. That was cool stuff.
Chocobenzo.
That was the best thing. That would be a thumbnail. Check that stuff out. This guy
Check
made
his
it.
Twitter. It's there.
I was supposed to post it to Twitter. Oh wow!
I thought you would.
No. I thought you. We were gonna. We will. No. I'll post it tomorrow. Actually, during Raw. Rusev and Cass. Well, that match happened. And okay, look. Rusev's the hero. He's defending his wife. You can't boo the guy. I'm not saying you should boo Cass. Cass is a good guy also.
Defending his bro. The bromance versus romance.
I mean, it's like Rock.
You defend your wife
yeah.
before you defend your bro. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes.
This is true, and really, Cass has got to be almost... He should be getting pissed at Enzo, like, it's your fault you went for a married woman.
Stimpy.
I mean, he is a taller one. That is a good point. He could be doing that. He should be getting more upset, though, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, Enzo, you're putting me in this position. Yes, Rusev beat you up, but guess what? You're still an idiot for trying to get with a married woman. Doesn't matter.
He's as dense as Roman is stupid.
No one is as only person that's as dense as Roman is Vince or Triple H for trying to push him. And I'm going to blame Triple H more for this because I'm not sure. Even though Vince makes the final call, I've heard that Triple H is more the guy pushing for Roman.
Yeah, in the middle of WWE creative though.
Here, I have a new idea. Let's not do a rematch tomorrow, but let's do a new idea.
You're fired.
You know, I'm now picturing, just because of that voice, that Vince is Yosemite Sam. I'm now picturing that. Isn't it? No, come on. Isn't that great?
That's an insult. Yosemite Sam is not as insane as Vince McMahon.
This is true. Still, good stuff.
Oh yeah, these good stuff, yo.
I mean, Rusev is real, man.
Yeah, I am real, man. You want to go skateboards?
Oh, God, I love that. Main card, Sheamus Cesaro versus New Day. Great tag title match of the night, easily.
Oh, yes.
And they work well together. I think this is a feud you could carry maybe through a couple more weeks. New Day does not need to get the titles back, though. No reason.
Nope.
Have a debuting have the rematch tomorrow. Easy for me to say.
And Sheamus and Cesaro win.
Yep.
They start to function better.
Yep.
And then Gallows and Anderson somehow take it during this.
I mean, I like that, but I was going to have the Revival from NXT debut and attack them. They should keep the titles longer. I don't know if they will, though. They may only keep them for like a month.
It's like they're setting up for a short-term partnership when you've got an amazing performer. You've got Sheamus, admittedly.
But you got Cesaro, who, the stupidly good spots that guy can do. I mean, it's just great.
That man turns the entire energy around. People are getting bored of a match.
And then Cesaro.
Add some Cesaro.
Turn the match around. That's all.
Some Cesaro dressing.
Oh,
gross.
Ooh,
Don't turn that around.
That's a different type of Swiss miss. That's tossing a salad differently.
Swiss miss, is that what he calls his wife?
Yes. Does he even have a wife? I don't even know. I think he has a girlfriend. But still, match of the night easily. And so we move on from that. Owens trolling Charlie backstage. That was great. How long have you worked here? Like a week? God, Owens is such a great
He
heel.
cuts the best promos.
Owens will be magic on commentary later.
Oh,
When he
yes.
decides to be on commentary, it's going to be great.
He will be a bleeding legend.
The scarf, not as opposed to Flair, who just bleeds. He bleeds like it's his damn life.
Walk along the razor's edge. Ouch, he just hit me in the head.
Oh no! I mean, he doesn't even need a blade. He'll just start bleeding like it's his life.
The wrinkled skin just causes friction.
I mean, Dusty Rhodes at one point. You saw how Menda's forehead was. I mean, that was from bleeding in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The scarf stuff though, that was good. The holiday scarf, the scarf from Jericho.
You a scarf?
Canadian hospitality, you can't really beat it. 10-minute limit match. Zayn versus Braun. I can't even say right. The delete chants were the most over thing there. That was great.
They pushed my interest to the limit.
I mean, I went over the limit.
Yeah.
And that was a horrible pay-per-view. So let's be honest though, not good.
Nope.
Not
No,
good.
sir, I don't like it.
Terrible use of Zayn. Foley coming out and stalling the match for 2-3 minutes when you should have stopped the time limit and had it go, because you had it with Zayn. Come on, it was just
At least
bad.
we know that Braun can last 10 minutes in a ring.
This is true.
So there's that.
I mean, there is that. I mean, even if you had the delay, but the match was blah. Match was blah.
Blah.
Terrible use of Zayn.
Blah.
I agreed. I mean, I don't know what he's doing over there. Braun though,
Providing you something more interesting than that 10 minute.
that was very interesting. I mean, it was interesting in the fact I had to think about it. Zayn though needs to be used better. Put him on SmackDown. He could have great feuds with Styles, Miz, Ziggler. Imagine him versus Ziggler.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that. That would be great stuff. I would enjoy that stuff. So anyway, UK tour, UK network thing. That's going to be great.
Oh, yes.
UK tournament. I'm really excited about that. That's going to be good stuff. I really enjoy the prospect of it. Not too familiar with the talents. Very interested though. And Rollins versus Jericho. Well, that match happened for like the 15th time in the last 3 months. They work well together. They changed it up and had some good spots in there. Yeah. I didn't care one bit. You had Owens come down and do the distracting thing. Okay, Rollins wins. Rollins had to win. There was no reason for Jericho to win. Jericho can eat losses and be fine. Oh yeah, and Cass and Rusev are going to have a rematch tomorrow on Raw. Yay. Yeah. You covered that already, but still, it had to be mentioned again. Rollins versus Jericho, though, it was a decent match, but nothing we hadn't seen before.
What's that? WWE doing the same thing over and over again?
And then burying younger talent.
Exactly.
Well, they didn't bury Rollins, but they kind of did later in the main event, but sweet bleeding Jesus. Cruiserweight match, Kendrick took a really hard shot in the face, and it's not even a joke. He was holding his head. Now, yes, it could have been selling. Maybe
he's so good at selling he actually hurt himself.
I mean, it's possible. I worry that was Zayn, and I worry that was Ziggler. But Swan, Kendrick, Perkins. That was
third.
That was Esquire.
Esquire.
Yes, rushed. It was rushed, but it was good for what it was. And then Neville suddenly appears out of nowhere, and it's like
in the best heel turn I've seen in recent history.
Oh God! I was so happy to see Neville back. I was like, "Cool, he's going to come back and turn."
The man WWE forgot.
But the fans,
back
with a
vengeance.
Yes, V is for victory. Wait, probably a bad time to make a World War II reference, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. So, though I agree about the heel turn.
Oh, God.
Great. Oh, my God. And
I've been wondering where the hell Neville's been, because he's an incredible wrestler.
Neville has been wondering where he's been for a while.
He's been flying up in the clouds with the power of his ears and came to a realization that everything should come crashing down around him. And it is glorious. We will see what happens with this plotline.
Oh, man. I mean, the look he had on his face beating up Swan and Perkins, like, oh, this can work. This is dynamite.
That is a big, good, evil face he had going.
I mean, this is the best thing they've done with Neville since his NXT days.
It's the biggest thing since his ears.
Second biggest. I mean, come on, his ears are pretty big. I gotta show you some of Neville's stuff from NXT. His title run in particular, and his match with Sami Zayn at the December 2014 TakeOver event. Really good stuff.
Yep.
Charlotte versus Sasha. Well, that happened. Look, they work well together. I understood the drama at first of telling the story. We're okay, maybe 10 minutes in, we're going to get a fall. We didn't get a fall till, 19 minutes in? It was then 3-2 by the end of the damn thing. You had Charlotte get the first fall. Sasha suddenly gets the second fall. That was quick. And then Sasha gets the third fall. And then literally 5 seconds remaining, and she taps out. Was it 5 minutes or 5 seconds or 3 seconds? 3 seconds.
3 seconds left.
It's really
and that match, who no one was interested in to begin with, that the crowd was completely silent for most of it. 3 seconds.
Yes.
Ended it.
Sasha
did
it.
Fine. We've been good with that.
Agreed. And Sasha did.
They ruined it.
They did ruin it. Sasha did take a cool bump off the stairs. That guy's reaction, though, when they showed that in the crowd, the shock, it was all of us. I was worried Sasha.
No, it was like.
I know, right?
Kidding me right now? This bullshit again? Are you doing this again?
This is ass.
Ass.
Nice. Yeah. Love that.
Just pure ass.
It was pure ass. Look, tied up, okay, whatever. You go tied up, you go in overtime. Fine. Okay. You got a chance to put Sasha, and she's all bloody in the face, by the way. I should emphasize that. It's not that time of the month.
It was the best moment to put Sasha more over with the crowd.
Yeah, and what'd they do?
And strengthen her position. Instead, you weaken the entire damn women's championship to a fucking hot potato trophy.
And you don't. And I want to make this clear: it is not Charlotte's fault. Charlotte is a good performer, especially when not scripted. She is a great performer.
Yes.
God damn it, Chris. She is.
My eyebrows are moonsaulting right now.
And not snapping the leg. Like, I'm afraid Charlotte's going to snap her leg doing the moonsault. She does a great moonsault, but it's just the complete rotation. Ow! It's going to hurt one day. Look. She is a very talented individual. Has worked very well in NXT, in WWE. Has definitely improved. When she's not scripted, she's even better on promos. Yeah. Sasha is better.
They just want her to be Flair 2.0, and it's just shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't. You need to make her own individual. If you try to make it to where she's going to equal Trisha's,
get your own mountain to stand on.
I mean, this is true. You know, no, you're right. In her own Space Mountain. I mean, we don't need that. We need Kilimanjaro.
Spaced Mountain.
Man, that's. I mean, I think creatives on Space Mountain. Look, let's be honest. This is what bothers me the most about that match. They like
that it happened.
That too. They had such a chance to put Sasha over. Such a chance. Such a damn chance. It's like they don't want to pull the trigger on Sasha. Look, she could have won that match and then turned heel on Bayley later because the money is in Sasha as a heel.
Well, I mean, she does have the bank statement for
it. Does. I did walk into that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I kind of ran face first into that one. The joke, I mean. No rematch at least? No rematch. But what does that mean? Where's that going to leave us? Is that going to mean Bayley steps up? Is Charlotte going to fight Alicia Fox at the Rumble? What's going to happen?
They're going to face Sasha.
Probably, yeah. Watch Sasha earn something.
According to Vince, he says we only have like two wrestlers for the women's. Is that true? Well, we've been working plot for Bayley.
Who's Bayley?
No one, Mr. McMahon.
I mean, it's just bad. It's like
you're putting Sasha up against Charlotte.
Oh, Ken, the crowd is tired of it, man.
The crowd's been. I said it as much at Survivor Series. I said as much on other Raws, especially the Raw where Sasha won the title back. If they hadn't taken the title off of Sasha at SummerSlam and she had held it from just after Battleground till Hell in a Cell, lost it, and then lost this rematch at Roadblock, it would have been fine. Because Charlotte doesn't need all these title wins to validate her career. Yep. Sasha can't keep eating these losses. Charlotte can't keep eating the losses. You're devaluing the women's title like crazy. The women's revolution on SmackDown is way better than on Raw.
The women's revolution. Why do we call it that? Are you revolutionizing things? No, we're spinning the championship around from person to person.
I mean, that's really what they're doing. They're sitting...
Hot potato.
I'm a hot little potato right now. That was Zoolander. Anyway, so we can agree that was crap.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills right now.
I mean, I'm dizzy thinking about like all the title changes that they've had.
Yeah.
And not that the matches haven't been good. The problem is you don't buy into anybody being the champion. If they have a rematch on TV,
You want? I mean, it's
then
like they're trying to make.
Gonna win.
They're trying to make the women's championship as useless as the U.S. championship.
Who is the U.S. champion now? Oh, and that segues to Reigns versus Owens.
I love segways.
I tried to ride one of those and I crashed.
Does anybody still use segways nowadays?
I mean, not anybody that isn't famous. And did you see? I think they showed a video of Mike Tyson falling on one. That was hilarious. I wouldn't laugh at him though because he could still beat my ass. So Reigns versus Owens. It was good. Stop trying to make Reigns this dominant monster because it's not working. And
do not make Shield 2.0. Please do not do that.
Wait, they already have.
I know.
You're saying that they shouldn't be doing it. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
It's useless. You'll never get Roman over the way he is. Ever. And I don't think anyone from WWE is watching this because by now WWE Creative may have tuned out. Watch something more impressive like What Culture.
What Culture's got some good ideas too.
They also have a bigger budget. But
we don't need a budget.
Yeah, here's the thing. Roman Reigns is a tired prospect by now.
He's Luger 2.0.
Exactly. Few people care about him now. We don't need him. The company doesn't need him. Not the way that he is now. You have to do something dramatic with him to get him over with the crowd. And I would recommend a heel turn.
But at this point, is that going to even work?
I mean, you could build him up with Rollins. You could build him up to WrestleMania as being, oh yeah, it's Cover Shield 2.0. And then Roman betrays Rollins. And then he goes on to Kevin Owens. And then he goes on to Jericho. Triple H comes out. He goes on Triple H. And then you begin the heel reign.
I mean, I like that. Okay, that's
and then you might slightly have a chance.
You might. That was a good Krillin voice.
Oh, damn it! Everything becomes Krillin after a while. God damn it!
But so the match was fine for what it was.
Yeah.
Owens pulling off some impressive moves. Reigns again can wrestle. Any fans that want to chant, "You can't wrestle."
He's limited, but he can do it.
He can do it with the right people.
Yeah, and
kind of like Luger. Except Reigns, I think, does at least like the wrestling business. Luger never did.
Yeah.
No, that's my opinion on it.
Well, next American hero,
that bus crashed and murdered Miss Elizabeth. So Jericho and Owens, my God, they swerved us. Good God, and you know what? I did call it.
They should have just left it there too.
So have the heel stand tall at the end.
Why must Roman ruin everything?
Roman ruins everything. And Rollins...
That should be his new name. Roman Ruins.
I like this.
It's a pun on a Roman ruin.
Yeah.
And two, you could use that for his heel too.
Hashtag Roman Ruins. I like it. I like this idea. The Shield powerbomb.
It's not going to happen.
They popped... No, it's not. They popped for Jericho going through the table. God. Well, I mean, the leather pants alone warranted that Jericho should have gone through the table. And then you couldn't have the heel stand tall. No one cared when Owens went through it. They were flat. And I feel bad
because
for Rollins.
People like Owens. He is an amazing wrestler, and if you degrade and devalue his position in the company, the crowd will hate you for it.
They will. And I'm just going to say this, in closing, this is what Roadblock was.
Torn pieces of paper?
No, this is what they did with the script. This is what they did with any good stuff.
Are you sure they just didn't use the same guys to write the same scripts?
This is true. I don't think they've used scripts anymore. Okay, let's be honest. Let's give it a grade. C.
Aye.
I will tell you why I give it a C.
Okay.
The tag match?
Yes.
The Neville heel turn?
Oh, yes.
There was some good wrestling in the women's match, even if I didn't like the result. There was good wrestling in Owens versus Reigns, and it did end better. It ended better than I thought it would, because I thought that Reigns was going to win. And then the DQ and the swerve thing, that was great. Other than that, didn't care.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's on the same position, too. I mean, the goddamn Neville heel turn was just fucking mark of brilliance. Like, someone in the crowd's like, Mr. McMahon, I got an idea. What? Neville. Go on.
Who's Neville? Heel turn. Love it. He's got big ears.
Yes.
Hate him.
I love it when faces turn heels for no goddamn reason.
Oh, God. Vince is the king of doing that.
Yeah, go higher power yourself.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Austin. Anyway, so
It was me.
that's it. That's it for that. So that's a C for me. That for you.
See.
Okay, si, senor. So, do you agree with what we said? Do you disagree? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. My Twitter link is in the description. Something of his is in the description. We'll be back for Raw and for SmackDown reviews. I will be here, provided that he wants to watch them. Why not?
We'll be coming Tuesday, and then we'll review SmackDown.
Hey, giggity. See ya.